Hey guys, Nolar here, back with JP Dokkan, and I guess this is also a guide for global because I'm going to be talking about link leveling system and what it is. Talon, a bunch of other people have covered it. I'm sure Truth has and Goresh has to some degree. I've talked about it a bunch in all my videos on the podcast and stuff, but I decided to make a dedicated video because everyone's asking for it. So let's talk about the link leveling system real quick. Like, what is it, what happened, and how does it work? So before, we had links, every unit has a link and they had a certain effects, but now some units got a bigger boost, like Android Assault, which is mostly a defensive Android thing, was like plus 700 defense, which is nothing. But now with the link change at level 1, I think it's like 10%, and at level 10 goes up to 20%, so it's a huge effect. Legendary power got a big boost. It used to be 5,000 attack, now it's what is it out now? Up to 15 after 20, something like that. I can't remember. All the numbers are all mumbled in my head. But the point is, once you start leveling a link, the effect when you actually link with somebody improves. So, shocking speed's always 2 key, but if you manage to get both units level 10 shocking speed, it's now 2 key and 5% defense, which, 5% defense is better than nothing. It's not huge, but it's, again, better than nothing. So the point I'm trying to make here is, as you can see, I brought this Vegeta team. I'm going to be, I'm trying to level up the links a little bit before I take on Super Bad Road. And I'm going to go into a stage and explain why it works the way it does. So, just before we dive right in, these are the links to like LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here. I did some leveling up. He's got a level 3 GT link, so plus 2 key, attack and defense 2% right now, and I think it gets up to 7, I want to say, or something like that. Again, guys, I don't have it all in front of me, but I'm just trying to give you a general guideline on how to actually grind levels, because I have been grinding a lot, and I'm going to give you the tools to success. So everything levels up a link that uses stamina. Now, that's the general rule. The one caveat is World Tournament, it uses stamina, doesn't level up links. So there's always an exception to the rule, but the rule is anything that uses stamina levels links. Now, the thing is, the more stamina you use, the more probability you will actually level up a link. So let me actually go into a stage and explain to you what I mean by that. So I'm going to tell you right now, here's the headline. Guys, the best stage to farm links is 23-8. And why? It's because it costs 23 stam, and there are multiple fights. Now, some of you are going to be saying, well, Nalar, why aren't you doing like the Raditz event stage, which at the time when the link leveling system dropped, that was a huge on JP because it has a ton of Cybermen. Well, the problem is the dice rolls are always 1 through 6. So you could get absolutely screwed on the dice rolls and just get all 5s and 6s, and you only get to fight like 4 times. Now, the reason why I say 23-8 is the best is because, look, my dice rolls are 4, 2, and 1. I can get to any number of these fights, depending on the dice rolls, but more than likely, I'll get to all of them. Now, here's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Vegeta, I should say, has 7 links, right? This is how it works. The second you hit enter, every stage, every fight, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there's a launch and a peel off, 15, 16, and 17. There's 17 fights on this stage. So every link rolls a probability if you level up the link on that stage. So let's say that one here that's at the 4. Of the 7 links for Vegeta, let's say only 1 of them leveled up, right? Now, it was RNG that, hey, that GT link from level 3 to 4 is leveling up on that first fight. You could also level up another GT link on this fight up here, where I'm like kind of going down the middle here, or on peel off, or on launch. Like they could roll the probability to level up. So the more fights there are, the higher chance that the link will level up. But the RNG is there because, 1, you have to roll it, but 2, you have to actually get to the fight. And that's why I say 23-8 is superior, because the dice rolls, if it's 6, like if I manage to get to this 4 here, I've got a 1. All right, you know what? Let's just go here. Let's go around the backside. And I'll give you some tips on, like, I brought this Majin Vegeta because, one, I want to actually use him, but two, he does AoE, so he should clear this much faster, right? Granted, I'm not like speed running it or anything. I'm here to explain the thought process. Okay, so we cleared the stage here. He's actually really good. You know, I haven't really leveled him up. Okay, so look, I got 22k Zenny. I got a bunch of experience. And look, all right, so perfect. LR Super Saiyan 4. That link, I don't remember that link. We just got to level 5. So like when I entered the stage and used the stam, that fight, I rolled for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, that link to level up to 5. That's it. But you got to remember, on certain stages, there are multiple chances for you to roll those on every character. So like my Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, my Tech Trunks, my Physical Trunks, like they could all roll links to level on that stage. So here, I'll do the one here, and whatever fight we do here, whoever levels up, that was predetermined once I hit enter. So this is why I tell people you want to get to the stages where you can get there very quickly and have a lot of chances to get to the fights. If the Raditz stage would be superior if you were guaranteed a dice roll of 1 every time, because then you would get to every fight. You know what I mean? Granted, it's only 15 or 16 stam, and this is 23. And the reason why the more stam you use is important is because of this. Level 1 to level 2, you're going to roll that link level pretty easily throughout the stage, like any stage, okay? Level 9 through 10, it is hell. It is absolute hell. So if I'm trying to level up links from 9 to 10, it has taken me on average 10 stam bars to level up one unit's level 9 to 10 link skill. Because once you hit enter, it's a low probability to go from 9 to 10. So even though there's 17 fights, there's a small lower and I mean there's no data to back this up, but I've grinded so much I could tell you that there's basically a very small probability to even roll that the link goes from 9 to 10. And then on top of that, you need to get to that fight. Okay, so here the Zeno Vegeta level 1 to 2, not a big deal. So this was predetermined the second I hit enter that specific fight I went to is going to level it up. So going back to the thing, like, yeah, it's super difficult to know for sure that you know, this particular stage is going to level me up and whatnot. So it could take you lots of runs. It's taking me on average 10 to 12 stam bars, that's stones, and I have 309 stam to level up at least the unit. Granted, I'm doing it in succession. Like I'm leveling, I'm checking the links, and then swapping people in and out of the team. So yeah, like Majin Vegeta 1 to 2, not a big deal, you know? So now, okay, if I hit a 6, it's not a big deal. I'm not losing out in a fight. Granted, I'm losing out in this fight, and that fight, but you know, you can't win them all. All right, if I hit a 1 here, I'm gonna grab this item, but if I hit a 4, so here's the thing, here's the dilemma. I'm gonna hit 4, 5, and 6. So if I hit a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I hit a 5, I'll hit that. So I'm gonna do that. So I'll go to 4. And we'll do this fight, and whatever is predetermined to level up here is gonna level up, you know? Just actually I gotta put you on rotation. Let's do this. And generally speaking, if you can, you'd want AoE units to make this go faster, obviously, but there's only so many AoE units you can use. And on top of that, there's some teams that you want to level that you just can't find a lead, and that's where your special friend of Spirit Bomb Goku, the LR 1000 day you know, milestone LR, he is going to be useful because he gives just 100% stats to everyone. So you can just put him as a friend in whatever team you want to level. Like if I want to level Dragon Ball Heroes, I'm not going to find a Fu friend at all. So I'm going to be running and grinding with that 1000 day Goku as my friend lead to supplement it, you know? So, oh, we can't even get that many. Okay. And look, these guys aren't going to hit that hard. So even if you take like a Broly friend, you know, just like an LR Broly or Dragon Ball Super Broly, like you're not missing out on the stats too much. Like clearly, I just did 200k and he died, so it doesn't matter. If you want to do, oh, so you look at level 9 to 10. This stage determined that this link rolled 9 to 10. This is super difficult to do, and now that's a max link level, so fantastic. Okay, but I'm gonna hit the 5 anyways. Bet the 1, yeah, I don't know. See, it's a lot. Like, do you want the gems? I always want the fight because I'm here to level up links, clearly. But you can also manage the other stuff too pretty easily if you wanted. So, oh, that's a max super. We'll do that too. Hopefully we'll get a double somewhere so they could die. Yeah, sure. On Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, by all means. So yeah, that's basically link leveling in a nutshell, where you want to run 23-8 if you can afford it. But if you gotta farm a story event and it takes like a Majin Buu saga or a specific team, like you'll level the links there too. You know what I mean? So this is a long-term investment you're going to be doing. You know, this is really made for you to be doing over months, not days and weeks that I've been trying to do because I'm trying to make content. That's a whole other situation that I'm in. I'm just trying to say, like, for the free-to-play players that can't spend stones on stamina, I get it. You just got to understand that your expectation of these links is to get them to level 3 through 5. And even level 3 through 5 is fantastic. It's like a huge buff. So, you know, again, because look, 1 to 2 is super easy to roll. And if I manage to roll all, like here, I got a 3. And this is why I'm saying this is superior to the Raditz event, because you can get the dice rolls to go and fit into, you know, I'll just keep you there. To go and fit in these fights. To get to all those fights. Again, it's RNG upon RNG. RNG whether or not you actually roll that specific link on that unit on a stage, let alone if it does happen, you can actually get to that fight. If it was fight 12, I could actually get to fight 12 and level it up. So it's a long grind. And they're just gonna all super him. Like, it's like, screw you guys. Anyway, so yeah, it's just a long grind. It's meant for something to be done over days, weeks and months. It's going to take you time, especially if you're free to play. Can't fault anyone for that. So that's your expectation. That's my best advice. The other thing I want to say is the B-Pan event. Again, that takes 80 stam on the bottom stage and then 100 on the other one. Because it gives way more stam, you are more than likely to roll a link to level. So if I'm trying to get a specific buggy like 9 to 10 LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that bastard took like 25 stam bars. It took too much. Anyways, if you're trying to roll a specific link level from 9 to 10, I would personally use that team on the B-Pan stage, because she's going to I'll do this. She's going to get you those higher chance to roll those levels, you know? And see, I hit a Dokkan mode, which I'm just not gonna even touch. But yeah, so that's basically the gist of link leveling. Of course, when you grind Dokkan Fest events for medals, like that, they also give you a very good chance. They're 25 stam. So there's a good shot for you to level up as well. But if you're trying to be efficient and, you know, get the most link levels per stage, see, I got nothing there. So when I entered the stage, all my characters, every 6 to 7 links per character, so that's 6 characters that I brought in, 6 cards, none of them rolled a link leveling up on launch. Now, did any roll on Turles? Let's see. We're gonna do this. See how good you are on single target. That's actually a fairly good question to see. But yeah, so if nothing levels up here, it's because 6 of my units, 7 links, didn't roll anything. And then where it gets super grating is when you have, like, of the 7 links, 6 of them are 10 out of 10, and you're trying to get 1. Okay, so like Vegeta rolled, so Trunks rolled as well. Who else rolled? So did the Zeno. He rolled too. So I'm saying, like, this is the way it works as far as I understand it. Every card rolls all their links, and it's like a probability. As the higher level the link level is, the lower the probability to actually level up. So like I said, 9 to 10 is just atrocious. So like every card rolls their links per fight. So if you have 15 fights, if we had in that particular case 17 fights, it will roll that LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. All 7 links will roll every one of those 17 fights to see if anything will level up. And sure, it's placed. So you hit enter, you get in the stage there. You just got to get to that area to level it up. But The problem is, do you get to it with the dice rolls? That's the problem. Maybe, maybe not. So if you manage to get there with the dice rolls, then yeah, all your links level up. That whatever rolled. And this is where I'm saying, like, if this is where it gets atrocious, is level 9 to 10 is bad, but let's say I've got that one unit that's got 7 links and 6 of them are 10. Well, it might be 30 stand bars later where that one that goes 9 to 10 is going to roll and I finally get there. So again, the outlook is it's going to be a long grind. It's not meant to be done in days and weeks like I've been trying to do, but I'm trying to make content and that's what it is. So anyways, guys, if you have any other questions, this should more or less answer those. But if you do have more questions, put them in the comments below. I hope this was kind of thorough enough for you to understand how this all works. Hit that like button if this is good and you want to see more content like this, and subscribe if you're new here. I know a bunch of you guys who are watching aren't subscribed, so please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll catch you all next time. All right, Noller out.